moved from Kentucky to Atlanta. My family is a little different. We have 5 cats. But that's not the part most people find strange. See, I have 2 moms. Not like 2 moms because my dad married someone else or anything like that, but because I've only ever just had 2 moms. Mom, and me. Growing up, it really wasn't a big deal because Uncle Bob, Mom Sandy's brother, lived nearby. So even though both my moms came to my baseball games, when my uncle was there, people didn't really ask questions. And since the kids in my class all knew I had 2 moms and didn't really care about it anyway, I never thought it was weird or anything. But then, my mom Sarah lost her job at the bank where she was working, so we had to move to a bigger city so that she can find work and we could keep feeding our 5 cats. So we got to Atlanta, and first thing I said was like, oh my god, it's like 1,000 degrees here. And my cats, who basically wear fur coats year-round, looked at me and were like, we're not happy. But Mom Sarah found a really good job, and Mom Sandy started to do her photography again, so we got to move into a house with really good air conditioning. So then it was time for me to start the 8th grade, and I was like, cool. I was excited to start a new school, and they had won like 1 million baseball championships and everything. In my science class, we were studying genetics, which is like your molecular family tree or something like that. Anyway, we had to bring in a picture of both of our parents so we can talk about how we look similar or different to them. I brought the picture from my mom's wedding, but when I showed it to everyone, there were like 1,000 gasps. It made me feel really embarrassed. After the bell rang, I thought maybe people would forget about it. But that didn't happen. Not at all. When I got to my locker, it was covered in hundreds of pictures of wedding dresses and a bunch of tuxedos with a red X on them. I really wanted to cry. But I was the new boy at school, and with lesbian moms, I thought it would be too much and I'd probably never make any friends. So I just laughed along with them until I went home that night. There aren't a lot of times when it matters that I don't have a dad. Uncle Bob taught me most of the guy things I needed to know. Like how to change a tire, or mow the lawn, or how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Well, how to burn a grilled cheese sandwich. But that night I really wished I had someone else to talk to since I didn't want to tell my moms what happened. I was worried it would hurt their feelings, but Mom Sandy could feel something was wrong. So I sat them both down and explained how the day went. They didn't say anything right away, and I was afraid they were really mad, but then they just laughed out loud. They laughed so hard that eventually I started laughing too. Then they got out their wedding dresses, the ones from the photo, put them on and started dancing around the living room. When they were done, they told me not to worry, that it's okay we were different and that I had nothing to be ashamed about. They told me that the less I made a big deal out of it, the less other people would too. So I went back to school the next day and took down all the photos. Some of the guys laughed at me as I walked past them and made jokes that since my parents were gay, I probably was too. I thought it was going to be hard to do what my moms said and just ignore everyone all day, but then a really pretty girl came over to me. She introduced herself and was like, "Hi, I'm in your science class and saw the photo you brought yesterday." I thought she was going to say something mean and make fun of me some more, but instead, she pulled out a picture of 2 men holding hands. "These are my parents. I don't have any moms like you, just dads. I was going to show my photo after you, but the bell rang. Anyway, I just wanted you to know my family is different like yours." I hadn't ever really thought there might be anyone like me out there, and it made me feel a lot better. She asked me if I wanted to hang out later, and so now it's been a few years since then, and we're still dating. It's kind of cool. She has my moms to ask advice from, and I have her dads to play baseball with. Pretty much everyone is happy. There's only one problem.